morning, everyone, and welcome. There's still some room down on the left, to my left, on the bleachers. If any that's standing in the hallway or along the side would care to come and have a seat. Sunshiny, great day somewhere in the Midwest. I'm sure the sun is shining. It's going to be shining, I'm sure, in Lincoln before the weekend is over. But it is a great time to have you here again at school, even though it is 8 a.m. And talking to some of the students, I found out that they thought this is just fine because they're usually up a couple hours of studying by this time anyway most of the morning. At least that's what Mike Niewarner was telling me he does. As we begin this morning, and we do intend to have a good time and really have fun connected with this great event of the school district basketball team qualifying for the state tournament. We'd like to begin this morning by several remarks made by some business people from both communities, Mr. Bob Smeal and Mr. Diesel Dossel. You gentlemen, please come forward and give us your speech.
First, yeah, it's kind of business. I'd like to congratulate these gentlemen for having one heck of a season. Coaches had a good time. They've given us a good time. Second, just like to say, public speaking for me is a little bit like going to the bathroom. I know it's supposed to go on, but I ain't very good at it. So I'm trying. So bear with me for a minute. One thing I'd like to say, I purchased this jacket I've got on the last time Snyder and Scribner as independent schools were at state. What it's got on it is just Scribner-Snyder on the back of it. After this weekend, I'd like to be able to finish the jacket out by putting state champs in 1990. Okay.
I had this terrific speech all wrote out, stuff in my pocket here, and kind of had it memorized and everything. Everything was going real good until Janet Judgeworth called me up and she said she had problems with her stool. So I quick ran over there and bent down and kind of looked things over, and out went the old speech down the So the speech is floating from somewhere between Janet's house and Junior Applebee's. But like we say in the publicist, a good flush beats a full house. So you guys better look out. The scouts are going to be after you next year's Wednesday night basketball league. You know, tournaments are so exciting, and the players are all fired up, and fans are all so supportive. You all have worked hard for this opportunity. I think with a total team effort of the players, the coaches, and the fans, we will be Team 2 champs. So go get that trophy, guys. Thank you, Bob and Diesel. It's kind of ironic that this speech is so much started off on the same note. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, what was the big discussion of things in their life. So thank you very much for your presentation and your well wishes. At this time, the cheerleaders are on the program to be making some presentations to the players, so welcome the cheerleaders to come on out and get this taken care of.
We'd like to present this cake to the boys team and wish them good luck at the state tournament.
Take the lead. James. Come on.
Makes you want to leave the charge, doesn't it?
Coach's layoff.
At this time, we'll be asking Coach Winscott to come and make some remarks. Coach Winscott, for many of you that are familiar with Steve, has been here quite a number of years. Always been a man, I guess, of great thought, integrity, and one that puts a lot of enthusiasm and hard work into any task he does perform. I guess in my years of association working with Steve, I've seen the young man grow and develop into a very fine individual, very fine coach, great father. And a young man who I guess if I had any young men in high school, I'd say I wish he'd be playing basketball for Mr. Winscott if that's the sport he chose. So this time I'd like to introduce you to the head coach, Mr. Winscott. Steve? Thank you, Mr. Whitman. I'll make sure you get well rewarded for this. To start with, there is some ladies that are involved with the team, kind of on the side, that put up with a lot of loneliness and late suppers and things like that. I would like to show a little appreciation for to begin with, and that's the wives of the coaches, Kathy Winscott, my wife, Angie Zuha, and Nancy Slomman. If they would come forward, we have a little flower for them. As I told many of you at the very beginning of the season when we had the parents meeting, we started the season with the theme, the quest to be the best, and we're going down to the state tournament, not just to play one game, but 3 games, one at a time. We've had a lot of great teamwork this year. Fan support always shows forth over the other team, and that's a big part of being part of the team. We have great individuals on the team. We have good backing from the cheerleaders, the school administration, sponsors. It's just been one great group of people forming this team, and hopefully we'll go down there and we can bring home the gold.
We really appreciate your hard work. We know we're not the easiest group to get along with, but we got you this. It should be worth some money in a few years. We'd just like to thank you for all the see the fan support for our team. I know our team will never get tired of it as long as you won't. I know I'm speaking on behalf of the team when I say that you're the greatest group of fans to be able to play for. The cheerleaders always work as hard as possible, even if the games aren't very close, and thanks a lot for the cake and flowers. The Pep Band does a great job, and I know all too well the amount of practice time they put in. And then, of course, I can't say enough about the enthusiasm of the crowd. When we went out on the floor in the district final against Humphrey, I believe that was the loudest roar I've ever heard. A lot of the fans and fellow students talk about guaranteeing the state championship. Well, I have a guarantee for you this morning. If you can produce a roar as loud or louder than the one at the Humphrey game this afternoon against Walls Hill, I'll guarantee you a victory. We're going to take these games one at a time. We all remember what it was like last year to lose in the semifinals. This year, we're ready to take that next step into the finals. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Winscott and Paul. Very nice remarks. Board of Education will be represented this morning by a member of the board, Jeanette Corder, who will also, of course, will make some remarks on behalf of the school district.
Good morning. I'm very nervous. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate the team and the coaches on a really great season. The spirit you showed on and off the court through the season shows us that you have a lot of pride in your school and in your community. Do us proud in Lincoln today and stick it to me.
Thank you, Jeanette. Very nicely done. Parents' presentation is next in our program this morning to be done on behalf of Sonia Collins and Doris Krackemeyer. And so at this time, we'll turn the program over to the parents, or maybe more specifically to the mothers.
I don't know about you, Doris, but I don't think I'm going to be as clever as Mr. Dostal was. Basically, for the last 3 years, or since these kids were freshmen, the mothers have been starting a tradition whenever they've gone to state that we'd make a little memento for them to keep. And so as I said, some of them, since they were in freshmen, this will be his third time a charm, Doris? Yeah, we think the third time's going to be a charm. So we're going to ask all you mothers now to come down and present your gifts to your boys. And the coaches' wives, I think we need something for you to give your husbands too.
Look how worried they are.
This is my last time to be going to the state tournament. It gives me a kind of a funny feeling. But anyhow, I want you guys to go down there, play ball, be relaxed as can be, go out and have fun, retire early. And tomorrow, do the same thing. The same thing for Saturday. We want to go all the way.
Good morning, everyone. I have approaching me this morning some sick people who definitely stick out in the crowd. Well, if you're the Walt Hill Blue Jays, then you do have a sticky situation on your hands. What yardstick would you use to measure your success as far as your season is concerned?
Well, you're right. This is a sticky situation. Our record is 12-9.
Hey! Really sorry to find out that I'm the Trojan eraser, and I can wipe out anything you Trojan or Walt Hill stick me. And Chuck, who's Mr. Robin Hood, stuck in there this year to help make our record 21-1. So I guess that wipes out you.
I see Dennis Thomas coming. He seems to have a bit of a problem here.
Yeah, I'm ready to stick my nose in and hit 100% at the free throw line.
Tell me, Dennis, what is your percentage at the line?
It's 56%.
Well, the Trojans can erase that. Paul, who's Mr. Smooth, beats that with a 63%. So I guess that erases you.
Well, what do we have here? A stick in the mud.
Well, I thought I was quick and fast till our coach got the film for us and I saw Wayne in action.
Yeah, Wayne, Mr. Electricity, will be doing a quick little tap dance on your toes. So that ought to obliterate you.
I understand that you're the main man inside and that you have perfected the slam dunk.
Well, I've stuck my neck out many a time. I can't reach the heights of Matt Haywood.
Mr. Jam Man can erase a lot of your enthusiasm in a hurry with his vicious, patented, high-flying 360. So I think I'll do a 360 on you.
We have a board man here. The man who clears the boards. What's your rebound average?
Well, I have an 8.6 at the boards.
But nobody sticks to the boards like Colby Collins, Mr. Fire and Power. So how about that?
Myron Sherman, you seem to play a pretty fast game.
Sure. Well, our coach showed us all this fancy footwork, and man...
But Jeff Krakemeyer, Mr. Defensive Ace, knows his stuff, and he sticks to the basics. That ought to get the job done, so you're finished.
My goodness, you look like you're dragging, and you don't know what it's like to be on the stick and play like Matt Metsky.
Come on, Jerry, won't fair. We won 12 games. We're 54% from the free throw line. And we have 61 three-pointers under our belt, and...
Yeah, you might have all that, but we have school spirit. And we got Matt and Darren and Dan and Sean who are on the stick. So why don't you just stick to the facts? You stick people from Wall Hill know that the Trojans are number one, and they will come home with the gold.
This is your man on the street, Russ Urban, signing off for AM 84. We know that the Trojans will stick to their guns and come home with a victory. Thanks for having me this morning. We'll see you down in Lincoln. Take them one at a time, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Russ Herman and the student participation and the skit that's very nicely done. And of course, the support of AM 84 is always very gratifying and very great to have for our community as well. This time we have just a couple last things, and then we'll be heading down the road and heading on south towards Lincoln. We have some presentations here. We have some gifts to the school district for the ball team. And at this time, we somewhat ask the young men what they might prefer to have. As this is their second time down in this many years, and they prefer to have a comparable gift that they received last year, only in different styles. So this time, we'll give them some commemorative Trojan caps. I think they all say a lot of things, not only about the student body, but the community, the attitude of the entire school district. And then as we go down to Lincoln today, I'd really like to encourage everybody to cheer their loudest and yell their best. And always remember that we're there because we have young men and young women participating and representing us, and maybe fulfilling some dreams that we ourselves were not able to do. So let's give them our best positive support. Let's represent them very well. Because win or lose, regardless how it happens, people in neighboring communities are going to judge the boys, the team, the school district, not so much by what happens on the floor, but what happens by the large majority of fans who are there in their support. Let's give them our best, 100% the whole time. We'll see you in Lincoln, and Mr. Johnson, we're going to have the school song to close out. Is that correct? Okay, school song one more time. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.